top. Leviticus 10, Leviticus 23. Smile. You got Leviticus 23.
Y'all want to come up or something?
What, right over here?
Yeah. Let's see. Man, just ain't want to get them niggas in there too much. We good, we good. That look good. Y'all good?
Live already?
Yeah. Blow the alarm is the title.
Shalom, Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi, BaHaSham, Qadash. Double one to the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone. And Shalom to Lek out there, doing his regular faith and labor love, truth, and sincerity. Brothers and GMS soldiers, faith from New Jersey, / pray for a few days. We're here with the weekly sit down. And today's topic is going to be entitled Blowing the Alarm. So, just get into memorial of blowing the trumpet since it was, 29th to the 30th. So, I got it.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying to the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath. Leviticus 23 and 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, In the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets and holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
Right, so these are one of the several holy days that we have according to the scriptures of what the Lord proclaimed for us to practice. And the trumpets represented so many different things. It was an alarm for war. The trumpets, depending on how you blew the trumpet, gave certain signs and signals for various things. So that was very big within our culture and within our heritage as far as us blowing the alarm. And now we're spiritually doing it, by proclaiming who we are to our people, death and destruction unto the society, and letting Esau know his downfall, man. So we blowing the trumpet of war, because now we live in what? In a time of war, in a time of mass destruction that the Lord is about to bring upon the face of the earth. So you got the next one? Psalms.
Psalms chapter 81, verse 3. Blow up the trumpet. Psalms 81 and 1. Sing aloud unto God our strength. Make a joyful noise unto the God of Jacob. Take a psalm and bring hither the timbrel, the pleasant harp with the psaltery. Blow up the trumpet in the new moon, in the time appointed on our solemn feast day.
Right. So you see what it was blowing of the trumpets as well. Regarding towards new moons and things like that as well. So we always going to be blowing the trumpet in some way, shape, form, or fashion, because this is a part of Israelite culture, man. It's within our spirits, okay?
For this was a statute for Jacob and a law of the God of Jacob.
Right, a statute and a law. Because what the law, is the main portion of what you're supposed to follow, and the statute is a designation that's underneath the law. For instance, with fornication, we know we're not supposed to be committing fornication, but then there's different levels to types of fornication. So you have your laws, and then you have your statutes, like with Esau society. They're saying according to this law, statute 26-33-9. You know what I'm saying? So it's a law, it's lesser laws within the law to give more a definition of a certain crime or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Whether for good or bad. So that was in on that.
Yeah.
Somebody, Numbers 10.
Yeah, this is Numbers chapter 10, verse 10. It says, also in the day of your gladness, and in your solemn days, and in the beginnings of your months, ye shall blow with the trumpets over your burnt offerings, and over the sacrifices of your peace offerings, that they may be to you for a memorial before your power. I am the Lord, Yahawah, your power. And it came to pass on the 20th day of the 2nd month in the 2nd year that the cloud was taken up from off the tabernacle.
Oh, well, that's pretty much the point.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much the point. But just going into the points of just showing you the importance and that how blowing the trumpets was supposed to be what a memorial, like going into the word zakar, which means what to remember. You know what I'm saying? Speak up. All right, cool. Going into the word zakar, which means memory. To have a memory or something like that. You always want to remember the law, statutes, and commandments in which the Lord endowed for us. That's why we constantly practice these things year in and year out. It's a remembrance of our heritage, of our culture, and the things that the Lord sanctified for us to do and to practice. That way we keep Him in remembrance, not only Him, but the things in which He's done for us, in our ancestors since ancient times until now. And to keep the Lord's name alive. That's what we're doing, man. Because the Lord does all of this really for His glory. You know what I'm saying? Because what we doing all of this work, but who's it all going back to? It's going all back to the Lord to proclaim His name once again, well known throughout the four corners of the earth. Because so many people, especially in reference to the heathen, hey, they don't believe that the Most High exists anymore. But going back into the time of Joshua, Rahab the harlot said, let the men know, like since you came from Egypt, we heard about the terror that the Lord your power has done to Sihon and Og, the two kings of the Amorites. You know what I'm saying? And they feared. So the Lord got to put that fear back in the people of His name once again. So we're doing this in a memorial of the Lord. Ultimately, everything is in the memorial of the Lord, man. Right.
This is Judges chapter 5, verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of His villages in Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gates. All right, so we're supposed to rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord. The memorial blowing the trumpet, all right, is a memorial, all right, and it's a piece of our heritage that we should rehearse in the lands of drawing waters, which represents our captivity. Yeah. That's all that we have left.
This is Deuteronomy 32, and I'm gonna start at the top. It says, "Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My doctrine shall drop as the rain, my speech shall distill as the dew, as the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass. Because I will publish the name of the Yahawah, ascribe ye greatness unto our power." Okay? So by us pushing His word, by us, continuing to fear BaHaSham Yahawashi, and how we show that you fear the Lord by your works. All right, by us celebrating and pushing out the holy days. This past holy day being the blowing of the trumpet. That's us ascribing greatness to BaHaSham Yahawashi, because the rest of the world, they don't give a damn about it. It says, "Because I will publish the name of the Lord, ascribe ye greatness unto our power. He is the rock, His work is perfect, for all His ways are judgment. A God of truth and without iniquity, just and right is He." Okay? And by us celebrating continuously to keep the Lord's name alive, all right, by pushing His word and pushing His the holy days, all right, that's how we proving or showing that the Lord His judgments are great. Because when you look into the different holy days, they all had to do with the judgment, basically, the judgment that came upon the heathens, all right, and because the judgment came upon the heathens, it was a light unto us, man.
I got something. This holy day, blowing of the trumpets. Okay, in this day and age, man, it's ultimately warning people of what's to come, man. All right, so this is and every time we come out in the highways and byways, we blowing that trumpet and giving them a chance, all right, to save their own souls, man. Because you know what, back there, right, and you watch in these different movies, when a city gets infiltrated, they always have the scapegoat, man. I think they had that in Troy, matter of fact. They always have the exit, the escape route for each city in case it gets infiltrated. Well, we giving our people a chance to escape right now. Except what? Until BaHaSham Yahawashi, because we say the name of the Lord is what? A strong tower, man. All right, He shall be a little sanctuary unto us, man. Sanctuary is a place of refuge. So as we blowing this horn out here, man, we giving our people a chance, all right, to repent through the Spirit, through BaHaSham Yahawashi's mercy. So this is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. It says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Right, and you got that in Game of Thrones, man. The Night's Watch. That's literally what they was called, man. And their whole duty was to stand on the wall, and make sure that no foreign invaders infiltrated the north, man. Right, so that's what we out here doing every time we come out here, to tell you that Esau is about to attack, right? About to attack, man. Okay? And it says, Son of man, I made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life. Right, which is what we doing out here, man. You know, and we giving you warning from Yahawashi, because he's about to start taxing your asses, man. Okay? And we telling you to stop committing adultery. Okay, stop being niggas and spicks. Alright? And living this destructive Edomite type lifestyle, man, amongst each other. Right? It says, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. See, that's so, hey, a lot of these niggas' blood is about to be required upon their own heads, man. You know, and they walk, but as the scriptures say, you know, the wicked pass on and are punished, but the prudent man received evil and hideth himself, man. So a lot of these niggas are just gonna be punished out here. It's gonna be too late for them to hear the alarm, and then when they want to hear it, then they're gonna try and get down with the program, man. But it's gonna be too fucking late.
I got two quick scriptures. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7. I'm going to start at verse 14. They have blown the trumpet even to make all ready, but none goes to the battle. And we constantly see that week in and week out. Oh, you can hold me Proverbs 22 and 3. We constantly see that week in and week out. I'm saying we calling out to make all ready for the battle. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry, we call to make all ready, but none go to the battle. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's standing there asking us questions. No one's inquiring about the banners that brothers got laid up. Nobody is inquiring about BaHaSham, Yahawashi, and what they have to do or what's the necessary steps to take in order to receive salvation. You know, the scriptures in Ezekiel, the 13th chapter, speaks upon how the false prophets and false teachers have not gone to the gaps, you know what I'm saying, to provide a hedge. You know, but the Lord got certain men out there on the gaps, in the highways and byways, that have the message to provide that hedge. What's the hedge? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our time. First and foremost, the name of the Heavenly Father. Got that out?
Come on, I got you. This is Proverbs 22 and 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
That's right. So that's how we know majority of the people who are dwelling in the city is simple. You got people that blow the horn or say shalom and think they're going to receive salvation just because they acknowledge the Lord's prophets. It don't work that way, man. The Lord is not looking for cheerleaders. You know, the Lord doesn't need encouragement. You know, the Lord got the truth. We got the truth. And we're out there proclaiming it week in and week out. You know? But just to finish this off, it says, for my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. You know, and its indignation, its righteous anger. Next scripture, this is Amos chapter 3, verse 6. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it? Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets. You know, and that's where faith comes in. Because people look at us as if we're just ordinary men, not knowing that we hold the keys that alludes to your salvation. You know, when all hell breaks loose in the society, you know, our stock value is going to go up that much more. People's going to be looking for us, man. But that's when the Lord is going to remove us from off of these corners, you know, and we're not going to be able to teach, but we're going to be able to apply the things that we've been learning for all of these years, or whatever, how long you've been within this faith and knowing Yahawah, Yahawashi. You know, so when somebody get killed off, when martial law is orchestrated on the soils of America, when there's a famine, that's the Lord bringing the evil within the sick.
Got some precept real quick to add to you. This is Matthew 11 and 16. But whereunto shall liken this generation? It is like unto a children sitting in the markets and calling unto their fellows and saying, we have piped unto you and ye have not danced.
The point of a market is to attract people. You know, that's what the marketplace is about. You know, here it is, if you conduct a business. In order for your business to prosper, you got to market, you know? You have to market to what? Bring forth attention unto your business. We conducting the Lord's business. So that's why the Lord requires us to be out there on the highways and byways. You know, for what? For the attention to be placed upon his word. You know, whether it's going to be reproving you, whether it's going to rebuke you, or whether it's going to condemn you. Right?
It says, and saying, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented. For John came.
Essentially why? Because Jake want to be entertained, man. Jake don't want to mourn. You know? Even when they're living in conditions where they should be mourning, and we have the scriptures here in which they can empathize with. Jake don't want to mourn, man. They want to live a false sense of reality. You know, they want to get high, they want to get drunk to escape, you know, the woes that this place has to offer, man. You know? But that's only going to lead towards your destruction. Because we have to take it, and that's essentially going to bring forth joy. When everybody's out here mourning, crying, we're going to be out here laughing, man. And the scriptures say that.
Hey, going to that word market, it says agora, any assembly, especially of the people, the place of assembly for public debating, for elections, for trials, for buying and selling, for all kinds of business, marketplace, streets.
There's nothing wrong with attention. It has to be the right. It has to be the right attention from a sincere purpose. You know, and a sincere purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going.
This is Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 40, verse 9. O Zion, that bringeth good tidings, get thee up unto the high mountain, O Jerusalem, that bringeth good tidings. Lift up thy voice with strength. Lift it up. Be not afraid.
Hey, when we say America's going to be destroyed by way of thermonuclear fire, that's good tidings, man. You know?
Right? It says, O Jerusalem, that bringeth good tidings, lift up thy voice with strength. Lift it up. Be not afraid. Say unto the cities of Judah, behold, your power. Behold, the Lord power will come with a strong hand, and his arm shall rule for him. Behold, his reward is with him, and his work before him. You know, we're making way of the Lord beginning to show his face in the earth, man. You know, and we're starting to see the beginning of sorrow starting to happen, man. You know, and we're out here blowing the trumpet.
Yeah, I'm gonna say too. You know, we're in the time, it's the holy day of memorial blowing the trumpet. But, you know, in a nutshell, every week it's a memorial blowing the trumpet because I got the definition here in the strong concordance, right, of the word memorial. It says remembrance, memory. It says a memento abstractly recollection, rarely if ever, commemoration, memorial, memory, remembrance, sent. All right, so because right now when the Lord have us blowing the trumpet on the weekends, on the highways and byways, that's to bring the elect into what? The memory, the memorial, the remembrance, you know, in which Yahawah BaHaSham Yahawashi is calling. You know, right now, like we say all the time, man, the Lord is truly calling back for his people, and that's starting with the elect, man. You know, I got a precept, Joel, somebody can grab it. Joel 2:1. Anybody run it out? Joel 2:1, Nahum 4:15-23, and Amos 3:6.
Alright, so this is Joel. Alright, so this is Joel chapter 2, verse 1. It says, blow ye the trumpet in Zion, sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
Right, and this goes back to the brother Shah, what he was bringing out. You know, go ahead.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
Right, because if there's a trumpet being blown in the city, have not the Lord done it? You know, the Most High been blowing the trumpet through the prophets to bring back the memory in which our people once knew. You before, at a time when we was a strong nation, when we was Yasha Allah, all right, we was Israel, called Hebrew Israelites, we knew Yahawah BaHaSham Yahawashi. We knew the Most High, all right? We knew the scriptures. We kept the laws. Go ahead.
As the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, there hath not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. A fire devoured before them, and now it's going to the nukes. It says a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burning.
Because eventually America's gonna be destroyed, man. You know? So it's either you come back into the memorial of Yahawah BaHaSham Yahawashi, the remembrance, and follow Yahawah BaHaSham Yahawashi, or get put to death, man. You know? Or burn through the nuclear fire. Go ahead.
The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness.
Right, that's it on that.
Yeah, that's it.
Somebody got the Nahum?
Nahum 1:15.
4:15. Because the trumpet being blown, all right, is the trumpet that we also speaking today, could be considered. Man. We're sounding an alarm. You know, wake up.
Nahum chapter 4, verse 15. There shall the fire devour thee, the sword shall cut thee off. It shall eat thee up like the cankerworm. Make thyself many as the cankerworm.
Nah, you read it, 4:15?
Nahum 4. Nahum. Sure, Nahum. There's only 3 chapters in there.
Nah, 4:15, I got it right here.
No, ain't no name on the name for 2.
Oh, my bad, Nehemiah, my bad, I'm tripping, my bad. Nehemiah, my bad, Nehemiah.
Nehemiah 4:15. And it came to pass when our enemies heard, and it was known to us, and God had brought their counsel to naught, that we returned all of us to the wall, every one unto his work. And it came to pass from that time forth that the half of my servants wrought in the work, and the other half of them held both the spears, the shield, and the bows, and the habergeons. And the rulers were behind all the house of Judah. They which builded on the wall, and they that bear burdens with those that laid it, every one with one of his hands wrought in the work, and with the other hand held a weapon. For the builders, every one had his sword girded by his side, and so builded. And he that sounded the trumpet was by me. And I said unto the nobles, and to the rulers, and to the rest of the people, the work is great and large, and we are separated upon the wall, one far from another.
Right, so this is the time where we had to work and we had to look out for war, man. Look out for the enemies, man. So there was an alarm being sounded off, man. In order for our people to know a certain section of the wall so they could fight, man. Hey, that's the Most High, man. Hey, look where right now, we're fighting right now, you know, each and every day by pushing this truth, you know. And we're building that wall to Yahawah BaHaSham Yahawashi, man.
You know, the more they're blowing the trumpets, man, it's like as we giving the alarm out, man. You know, a lot of these niggas think they like some Hurricane Katrina type shit, man. A lot of them think they can stick it out. They can stick it out and they're gonna do good on their own, man. As a matter of fact, you got Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 18 says, "Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroys much good." And they think, you know, they watch different movies as far as pestilences and things, and they think that their guns will save them, man. Or they think that their hands will actually save them in this day. All right, but that's why Scripture say, all right, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of that time, because these people don't understand this is going to be something that the earth has never seen before, man. All right, this is going to be the craziest time to end crazy times, man. All right, because after this, we're going to go back into rulership, and we're going to rule forever, man. Okay, so a lot of these people think they're just going to stick it out, and they're going to do good, man. You got doomsday preppers, man. So that's why another reason in the Scripture say many are deceived by their own vain opinion. That's why you got them woken up and down, okay, not paying us no attention, because they actually think that they're going to fare good on their own, man. All right, but the only people that's going to survive is of the hopeful elect, man. Those that were serving Yahawah BaHaSham sincerity and truth. All right, and besides that, your ass is grass, man. Nothing's going to survive this place in America, man. Especially when the missiles hit. that's the icing on the cake, man. All right, because you're gonna have to deal with pestilences, you're gonna have to deal with evil beasts, all right, being removed from their place. Birds from the sky is gonna, you're not even gonna be able to go outside because birds from the sky is gonna be trying to eat your ass, man. You know, they're gonna be trying to attack you.
It's like the Most High making mockery, because here it is. We all know the 4th of July means that so-called America had got its independence from Russia. I mean, from Britain, you know. And here it is. The Most High is going to bring hella fireworks, you know, to destroy this place.
and the mother that birth, what the scripture say? Shall be sore confounded.
She who births you or something like that shall be so confounded.
Yeah, it should be so confounded. So here it is. Great Britain is an ally of America. However, Great Britain is going to turn their back upon America. You know, how's that? You know?
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
Jeremiah chapter 50, I'll start at verse 11. It says, because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass.
Why? Because their technology is on a whole nother level. Go ahead.
And bellow as bulls, your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert.
You know, and that's talking about Great Britain. You know, Great Britain's going to be ashamed of the decisions that America is making and will make in the future. In turn, the Lord is going to put the spirit upon Great Britain to lay America waste, man. To lay America desolate. Look, 200 million missiles is going to land upon this place, America, man. You know? The Lord got a missile for every port, everybody's face within his motherfucker. You know?
That's what you say. This got your name on it.
Yeah, the Lord got missiles with your name on it, man. And going back to these niggas that love to stay asleep, you know, people only hate an alarm when they love to sleep. You know, when they love to be in the slumber, you know, they don't want to get up. They don't even care why the alarm is being rung off.
Exactly.
There it is, the alarm could be ringing because there's a fire. You still want to snuggle up in your bed sheets, man. You know, and it is going to be a fire. You know, them thermonuclear fire. Or it can sound annoying all at once, you know, but it's for a greater cause, it's for a greater purpose, man. You know, wake up. For you to wake up. That's the scriptures is repetitive, man. It's easy to learn, but the intent is for you to wake up.
That's what it says, Daniel. Some shall wake up to everlasting life, some shall everlasting destruction.
Get it?
How you want to wake up, you know?
Get it? The Lord's the ultimate equalizer, man. That's why I love that movie, man.
I just watched that last night.
You know, Denzel always gave you a choice. Not only did he give you a choice, he gave you time.
Yeah.
You know, and then you running out of time. You know, you're running out of time, man. He's gonna set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. It's an equalizer, man.
Because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Every one that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plagues. Put yourselves in array.
Can you imagine that? Man. Oh, fuck. What they do to deserve that? They gonna start looking, oh man, homosexuality, man, scoffing against the prophets, they blasting. Man, I see why they got that junk. I mean, that's what's gonna happen, man.
And you know something? They being prepped to even be in that position to do that.
Yeah.
To hiss, because they see the prophets here in the States or around the world, and they know that it started here in Babylon,
Right.
and they see the message, they know the message.
Right.
They know the men of the Lord are standing up.
Yeah.
That's why Putin from Russia, he always talk about how America, you know, how they doing people wrong. You know, he always bring up their dirt,
Right.
you know, and throw it in their face. It's like picking up mud and smashing in their face, bringing them in that remembrance of things, what they done to us, you know. But guess what? Y'all going out, y'all losing power too.
Yeah. And the more this truth comes out, the more power you lose. So, you got that? You got it?
It says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she have sinned against the Lord.
The Lord ain't holding back no missiles, man. Every missile that was created to hit America is going to land upon the shores of America. You know, the scriptures say the earth shall run to and fro like a drunkard, man. You know, it's going to be a whole lot of tsunamis happening, you know, all over the world. You know, you're going to know the feeling of the Lord's judgment, man, when it lands upon America.
Hey, while you were speaking, I'm thinking, hey, the scriptures talk about the valley of Hamagad, basically how we're going to have to clean the earth and things of that nature, all the weapons and bury them. Well, if there's missiles being created, why not use them, why not put them to use? Why not let them explode off? Because there's no need for it when we move, you know? So every missile is coming out of them silos.
And missiles are going to help us help clean the earth. You know, but they call it the vessel of destruction. You know, like a sweeping instrument, like you see in Terminator 2 Judgment Day. You see the sonic wave, sonic blast sweep right across the city, man.
You know, when people get into that desperate situation and they see like, damn, there's nothing we can do, we're about to die. They just want anybody else to die with them, so they going to definitely shooting off their missiles and shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, don't be surprised. You might, you know, it might have it to where the, I don't know. I'm just speculating. I'm just incitement for Yahawashi. You see the missiles, but then you see a spirit connected to it. You know, like an image. I'm thinking of a brother, you know, flying with a missile. Ready to, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's just imagination.
Dragon Ball Z type shit. You see that spirit, just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, well, they said it was a face within the smoke clouds of 9/11, man. You know, which those pictures was you know, it looked real, you know. So you know, you can actually look that up, man. There was a face in the clouds of 9/11, man, coming from those towers, man. And it says, shout against her round about. She hath given her hand. Her foundations are falling. Her walls are thrown down. For it is the vengeance of the Lord. Take vengeance upon her, as she hath done, do unto her. Cut off the sword from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the time of harvest. For fear of the oppressing sword, they shall every one to his people, and they shall flee every one to his own land. See, and that's when shit gets real. And we got a you know, a little example of that back when Hurricane Irma was supposed to hit Florida, man, down there in Miami. Everybody went to the airports in one shot, man, and they was even boosting the air tickets, man. You know, so when all hell breaks loose, you're gonna see all these different. That's when you're gonna see, man, that the Lord put a division amongst these different nations, man. Because right now in America, everybody, they want to think it's all good and it's all sweet. Look, Yahawashi said when he returned, he's gonna put the goats on the left hand and the sheep on the right hand, man. Okay, then he split everything up during the Tower of Babel when everybody came together as one. So on that day, you're gonna see, man, all the so-called Chinese amongst themselves trying to go back to China. All the Japanese not even gonna be clicking with the Chinese, man. They're gonna be trying to go back to Japan. Ishmael gonna be there. Then you're gonna see that there's different races and different nationalities, man. How Yahawashi intended, man.
Right.
And it's gonna be race wars. That's prophesied in the Bible, man. Let the so-called Chinese get lost in so-called Negroes territory, man.
Exactly.
That's just gonna be their ass, man. That's the Chase Road.
Hey. Hey. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 14. And it shall be as the chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up, they shall every man turn to his own people.
Hey, and even Esau got a saying, you look like a deer caught in the headlights, man. You know? Meaning what? You see a deer looks bugged the fuck out, man. He looks scared to death, man.
He frees
like
up.
He said, nope, he's scared to death. So that's how it's gonna be when you come into somebody else's territory in that day, man. You can read that again now?
Done. And it shall be, this is Isaiah 13 and 14, and it shall be as the chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up.
Right, and that always reminds me, man, the sheep that no man taketh up. Look, nobody's gonna defend you in that day, man. You may have a whole bunch of Edomite buddies, man, but when Esau's out there whooping your ass, your buddies ain't gonna stick up for you in that day, man. You know?
And sheep are completely defenseless characters, you know, animals, you know, and like you ready to lead a sheep to the slaughter, you know, he's not gonna resist you, he's not gonna stop you, he's not gonna scream or do anything, he's just gonna be put to death, man. You know? It says, and they shall every man turn unto his own people, and flee everyone into his own land. Exactly, just like the brother just said. You know, everybody's talking this whole melting pot mentality, this whole Tower of Babel, keep everybody, you know, into one nation, one world religion. But as soon as all hell breaks loose, that's just gonna fall apart, and everybody's gonna turn into their own people, man. Thus save the Lord, man.
Yeah, a lot of these different buildings, a lot of people ain't gonna make it out. The airport is one of them. You know, you're gonna see a bunch of bodies just dropping at the airports. Of course, these restaurants, people gonna go into a store to get water and never make it out, man.
Skyscrapers.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be done as well, man. All these different buildings and shit, man. You know, it's gonna be a wrap. You already got a taste of that with Popeyes, man. People going crazy over chicken sandwiches, man.
Right.
And man, it hit me like when you said like when all hell breaks loose, or when you in the predicament of hell, how you just turn to your own people. Well, prison shows you that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Prison shows you, you know what I mean, when you in that situation where you feel like you can't trust nobody, well, you turn to your own people. That's where that sense of trust is. So that proves it.
And even jail, yeah. Jail, they separate you. They make sure. You know what I'm saying?
Like that's a perfect example because, you know, when I was in the program, you know what I'm saying, when I was like 17 and shit, you know, and this dude, he was, you know, because he was like a program, part of the program directorship, and he did like 27 years, so, you know, he would be there talking to, you know what I mean, kids and shit like that, and he was saying, you know, it started from, you know, you be in the streets, you might be beefing against a block or something like that, then when you go to jail, then okay, then you know these people from this area, then y'all gotta link up. Then you say when you go to like prison and feds, and then now, okay, like you see now you gotta, now it's no longer like your block, it's now your state and your own people and the race type of thing. So that's exactly how it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? People you naturally gonna cling to your own then, and whatever petty differences is to the side, because now you have a bigger cause or a bigger enemy to fight. You know what I'm saying? And that shame that they gotta team up on some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just to survive in jail, but you can't do it in the name of BaHaSham, Yahawashi.
The Most High said he separated the nation. So even now in this system, we're still separated because look where Edomites live at. Look where Jake live at. What's that? Northern and Southern together. Then you got Esau where they at. You know what I'm saying? So we already. Ain't like we all living in harmony amongst each other. There's an Edomite on this block. That's their block and we right here. Nah, man.
But you know? The Lord is starting to do that by way of gentrification. You know what I'm saying? To fulfill scriptures like Micah 5 and 8. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord got to allow Jake to leap on you Edomites, man. It's going to be a whole lot of B&Es, you know, when all hell breaks loose, because it's not only going to be race wars, it's going to be class wars as well. You know?
And you notice that if there's a community of if there's a section of East Indians, there's a community of them. It seems like wherever these people are, that's where the flock of them go. Like Irvington, you know, that's Levi. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, Ham up there too. You know what I'm saying? And then Issachar. You know what I'm saying?
That's how they thrive. Like I was doing Uber Eats one day, and I was in the East Indian spot. You know, like how you say, you know, the whole shit is East Indian out and shit. When I was inside of the spot, I heard this woman talking, and this lady was saying, she's like, yeah, I set up this shop, but it's but it's not doing too good. You know, I'm wondering how I should go about doing this and doing that. And he telling her, well, you're in the wrong location. You got to go in a location where, you know, it's more Indians at. You know what I'm saying? So he was telling her the game right there. You know what I'm saying? Go where your people is at. You know what I'm saying? And that was it.
And it's crazy, man, because I was out there in New York with my cousin, matter of fact, man. And I had to go to get some stuff in contacts or whatever. We had to go through an Ishmaelite spot. And yo, every Ishmaelite already looking at us like, yo, what the fuck you doing in this part, man? I'm looking at all of them like, you know what I'm saying? Of course you don't want to get carnal. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You don't see this? You don't see these Ishmaelites drilling the fuck out of us, man? You know? But hey, oblivious, man. So that goes to show you they already don't want you in your parts, man. Matter of fact, if you go to Chinatown or something, try and talk to a little Moabite girl, hey, the group's gonna have something to say about you, man. You know, so they already don't like you, man. So how much more when everything gets amplified, man? That ain't gonna be no grilling. They just gonna whip your ass, man, for just being in their parts, man. And that's the same thing with lions in their territory, man.
Right.
You don't go in their domain, man. You know, you don't go in this pride is here. You got that pride over there.
Same thing. You got lions, you got hyenas, you got you got jaguars and shit. You don't go in their territory. If you do go, you better go deep.
That's that last scripture.
Panthers.
You got something left?
Nah.
Yeah, so with that, we just hope this segment was edifying, going over the trumpets and, what it means to, sound the alarm constantly, be constantly ringing the alarm day by day, proclaiming the truth of Yahawashi, who we are as a people, so-called Black, Hispanics, Native Americans, as Israelites according to the scriptures, and desperately crying unto the Lord to make his second return so we can get the fuck up out of here, man. So with that, we'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahawah, BaHaSham, Yahawashi, BaHaSham, Qadash.
Double one to the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone, and Shalom to Lek out there doing this work of faith and labor, love, truth, sincerity. Shalom. Shalom.
Yo, I think I saw a chariot over there. It disappeared.
Yeah, it was a big blue light, and then it